It's definitely the best win yet I've ever had. It just felt absolutely amazing.
OpTic's major win has sparked the CDL into life.
One last time, everybody, for OpTic Texas. Make some noise.
But at the beginning, the newly formed OpTic Texas did not live up to the hype.
It's all on the Shotzzy and the 1 versus 2, but the fuse, it's going down, and Gizmo watches over for his teammate. Ravens will make the reverse sweep.
I thought they were going to come in and be dominant, but they look bad, man. They look like they're playing with no direction.
I feel like Arcitys is really good, but it was just situationally, we weren't calming as a team. I guess you could say it was more, yeah, hey, I'm doing this, instead of like, yo, let's group up together, make a play, you know, something like that. So
Shotzzy versus Nasty in the swing round. Can Shotzzy go big? He doesn't see his corner.
Look at that team though. It's like, who's going to step up and be a leader? Who's going to step up and you know,
Well,
bring the
it's
clutch
sad,
factor
but
and
it has to
like
be
that.
Ender.
That's going to be nearly the first. Pulls out the pistol and gets it done after a while. It doesn't matter.
it's honestly really cool witnessing Ender form into this type of leader player, because obviously he's young. I'm older than him, and he's our leadership. So it's like I'm witnessing him becoming a leader, which is like really cool, because me and him really bounce off each other really good.
You know he's cleared out A. Gotta check B quick.
Here he goes. Guns 1. 1v1. Oh my god, iLLeY's so hurt. He's got 1 HP. He makes the read.
Oh,
here comes the fight. iLLeY gets it.
Perfect.
5 in a row. Perfect play.
After their week 1 struggles, OpTic really turned it around. And they weren't just winning, they were dominating.
Shotzzy's still alive, and it is absolutely non-stop here on the point. Cammy trying to find something, can't get it done. Insight's all alone, and that is it.
Heading into the major, OpTic were full of confidence, and the green wall showed up in their numbers.
OpTic now with a bit of control. Can they find the kills now on Scump? He finds 2 on the point, flushes them out. Woo! Picks up numbers. Wow!
The support that we got from the crowd, I've never experienced anything like it, because every single kill I got, no matter if I'm shooting someone from the back, it was always like a loud roar.
Oh dear, Shotzzy's been caught. He's been spotted out. Over to the hard point, there we go. OpTic are in it. iLLeY, once again. Shotzzy with the covering fire.
I felt like I had delusional confidence going into every single match and every single gunfight. So the crowd is definitely a glitch for sure.
OpTic effortlessly swept Seattle aside, but they faced a true test against FaZe.
I'm trying to help him. Can we flip?
The 2 versus 3. Scump continues to hunt, and Simp, they're picking him apart. It was a 2v4, now down to a 2v2. He's going, just trying to get the wrap, and he's able to win the gunfight. Scump going to be last alive. Able to see him, just able to get it done before they get there. And the 2v4 clutch for FaZe is a big one.
Simp continues as he finds Shotzzy. iLLeY, Dashy trying to do what
He's
they
got another.
can,
He
but
just
Simp-
got another.
Yeah, he is
Simp,
14.
8 in a row. Looking for the final one. He's knife out. And they just dominate over the second half of that match.
I played really poorly the first 2 maps, and I was really pissed at myself, because starting into that map 1, I had a really good start, and then I slowly was on a downward trend, and it was just really frustrating for me personally. But after, you know, the 3rd map, I fully like, all right, like this is what we got to do right here. And all my teammates were, you know, saying, all right, we got this. And then finally, when we won that control, everything just started clicking.
Now you're looking at Simp working through the middle of the map. He's giving the call outs.
No,
Can't find the kill.
I'd be a little bit nervous right now. It's on to the foul. Did he get it? Done! It's done! It's done! OpTic with the reverse sweep!
In the grand finals, OpTic faced FaZe again, and the players were firing on all cylinders.
If you put him in a power position, he's not going to miss a bullet. That's just how Brendan is. I've witnessed it in scrims. I witnessed it when I'm watching his POV. So honestly, there's no really surprise there, just because if you watch his POV, like, it's just insane. There's no AR player that has his type of shot.
Cap now 23.8 for Scumpy. He not only is the king, but clearly the captain as well.
There's teammates where like you tell them to do something, and you know, there's times where they don't want to do it, or like, no, you know, I feel like this is better. But whatever you tell Seth, he's gonna do it. Like, even if he doesn't think it's gonna work, he's gonna do it. So what me and my teammates say is that you can always rely on Seth, just because he's just that type of player and teammate.
Scumpy taken care of. There's no way Dashy lets this one go. This has been an incredible effort from Dashy and Scump. It is tournament point, OpTic.
It's actually a really cool story because going into that day, because this is what I usually do. I just usually wake up, do my normal thing, go to the venue, and then I sat down, loaded Berlin, and then me and Troy were figuring out like, hey, let's try to figure out like a wallbang spot to give up on the, I'm pretty sure it's the A bomb site. So I found out the spot. So then when we played it against FaZe, I used the spot.
Many members of OpTic have to now contend with the full might of FaZe with Shotzzy.
Like the spot work out in the grand finals on the round match that we won. It was just really cool to see. It was like my little kid self just being happy.
And it's Dashy!
Obviously, like I said, the goal is to win every single major, but if we don't, as long as we learn from when we lose, that's all that I'm really focusing is about, because I really want to figure out why we lost and we could build off that. So yeah, that's definitely the game plan.